Good afternoon. I'm 14 First Alert meteorologist Arden Gregory. Here's a snapshot of what to expect this Independence Day weekend. Today, lots of sunshine. Temperatures will be climbing into the low to mid 90s through Saturday and Sunday as well. It also gets more humid as the weekend goes on, and by Sunday, there is an isolated chance of rain. No rain to speak of out there right now. We do have mostly sunny skies overhead. Those little white dots you see on the map, there are clouds, so we do have a few hit or miss clouds across the region, but we are not currently seeing any sort of rain with any of those. As we go through the rest of the afternoon, this is showing maybe a spotty shower could pop up, but I'm not really buying that. I think we'll probably stay dry and mostly sunny. Even if a shower did pop up, it would be very isolated and would quickly taper off as the sun goes down. So either way, I'm forecasting clear skies for fireworks on the Ohio tonight. Tomorrow will be another day full of lots of sunshine. We may get a stray shower popping up in the afternoon, but it's a slim chance. We'll probably stay dry. And again, if we did see any rain, it would taper off as we headed towards sunset. So we should be in the clear for those fireworks shows happening tomorrow night too. As for Sunday, that's when we start to see some changes. Sunday will start out mostly sunny, but then the clouds start to roll in around lunchtime along with a very isolated chance of rain. Then as we get into Sunday afternoon and evening, a better chance of rain comes in from the west and kind of moves from west to east across the region. It'll still be pretty spotty. I'm not going to guarantee that everybody would see that rain, but you may get a quick shower or even a thunderstorm sometime Sunday afternoon or evening with better rain chances then as we get into next week. As for our temperatures, sitting in the upper 80s to low 90s right now. It's 91 in Mount Carmel, Evansville, and Newburgh. Owensboro sitting at 92, and our dew points are sitting in the mid 60s in most locations. So for early July, that's really not too bad. That means it is humid out there, but not miserably so. So muggy but not miserable is about as good as you can ask for in early July in the tri-state. As we continue into the afternoon, our temperatures will climb just a couple more degrees and top out somewhere in those low to mid 90s. Then this evening, warm and muggy out there, but generally good weather for fireworks. Temperatures will be dropping back through the 80s as those fireworks shows are getting started, and we may even dip into the upper 70s by the time things are wrapping up and folks are headed back home. Keep in mind, while it will be clear, it'll also be very calm and rather muggy out there tonight. So it sounds to me like the kind of weather mosquitoes probably love too. So don't forget your bug spray if you're going to be out at those fireworks shows tonight. We'll eventually bottom out in the lower 70s by the end of the night. And then tomorrow, mostly sunny, another hot one though, with highs in the mid 90s again. And the humidity will make it feel even hotter. So starting with tomorrow into Sunday, those heat index values will likely be in the triple digits. Then they back off a little bit as we get into Monday because we've got that rain on the way. So for Sunday, I already mentioned that isolated chance of rain mainly to the west as we get into Sunday evening. Rain chances really pick up on Monday though, especially during the afternoon and evening, as that's when this cold front's going to push into our region. So Monday, not a total washout, but scattered rain and maybe a few thunderstorms, mainly during the afternoon and evening. Then as that starts to slide off to the south, we still see a few showers kind of kicking up along that frontal boundary on Tuesday. It looks like the best chance of rain will be on the southeastern end of the, or southwestern end of the tri-state, I should say. Then just as that system looks like it's moving out, the next one moves in. So we see our rain chances pick back up again Wednesday and continue into Thursday as well. So again, I don't think any of these days will be a total washout. The rain will be kind of on and off, mainly focused on the latter half of the day, so during the afternoon and evening. But there is at least some sort of chance of rain starting from Sunday afternoon on and off through all of next week. So enjoy this sunny weather while we've got it. Even if it is a little bit hot out there, we do have rain in the forecast, then scattered rain, but a chance through all of next week. I'm going to take a quick check of the video comments. I'm not seeing any questions. Happy Independence Day to you as well, Lacey. We appreciate that, and thanks for watching. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the forecast, but don't go anywhere. Robinson Miles will be right back with the latest on that Lorain pool vandalism.
Local news and weather throughout the day by watching the 14 First Alert streaming shows. At 8:30 a.m., get your First Alert forecast to plan the day ahead and catch up on the news that happened overnight with the 14 News Sunrise team. In the afternoon, get the latest headlines, forecasts, and a preview of the stories we're working on with the 14 First Alert streaming show at 2:30. And get an in-depth look at the 14 First Alert forecast so you're ready for the next big thing with the 14 First Alert weather show at 9 p.m. Watch the 14 First Alert streaming show that fits your schedule and works best for you. Streaming on your phone by downloading the 14 News app and the 14 First Alert weather app. On your smart TV by using the 14 News streaming app. And stream anytime on Facebook, YouTube, or on 14news.com. Stay connected and stay informed by watching the 14 First Alert streaming shows on your favorite streaming devices. Live from 14 News, this is a 14 Digital News Desk update.
Hello everyone, and thank you for joining us this afternoon as we get a little bit of a recap on everything happening around the tri-state today. I, of course, am Robinson Miles, not joined today by Jamie French. She is off having fun on Independence Day, and I'm just holding down the fort today. So sorry to say, everybody, but you are just stuck with me. So we do have a bunch of stuff going on around the tri-state today, and the first headline that we are actually going to touch on today is actually something on the sadder side of things, and this one is about Lorain Pool. Now, I heard earlier today that Lorain Pool is now unexpectedly closed for the entire 4th of July weekend due to vandalism. City officials confirmed that today, that vandalism is what forced them to shut down the pool for the entire holiday weekend. Of course, we know this is going to be disruptive for a lot of people and the plans that they generally have on the 4th of July. Time to get outside, enjoy a little bit of sun, a little bit of warmer temperatures. Now, to ensure that everyone still has a place to swim, the city suggests visiting either Red Mosby Pool or Hal Park or Rochelle Pool, both of which remain open. Now, the city says that they're going to provide updates on Lorain Pool's reopening as repairs progress. Now, we do have a reporter working on this one. Zariah Cole has been taking a closer look, meeting with officials, and so when we get to this evening, we'll have a little bit more detail in terms of what is happening there. So that is all of the sad stuff that we're going to talk about today. For the rest of our little update today, we're going to talk about stuff that is maybe just a little bit more fun. So let's, of course, get things started. We know it is the 4th of July, and we have got all kinds of celebrations going on all across the tri-state. Now, one of which is in Owensboro at their riverfront. Live music and all kinds of fun and events are going to be starting at 5, stretching through the entire evening, and then fireworks are set to launch at 9:15. Now, fireworks on the Ohio, that's what you're seeing video of from a prior year. This is on the Evansville riverfront, and a similar schedule to what you're seeing in Owensboro. The fun is going to be starting a little bit earlier in the evening with the fireworks set to launch at 9:15. Now, Isaac Calvert is going to be on the riverfront all evening. He's going to be the one kind of guiding our coverage there. So as we get into 14 News at 4 and 5, he is going to be the one that is going to be down there giving us a live look at everything that is happening down there on the riverfront, keeping us updated as things progress. Now, if you just need even more patriotism in your life, which on 4th of July, why wouldn't you? We have something a little bit new for you. We are starting a new series called We the People. Now, this is something that we're going to have stretching through the coming year. The idea being that for next 4th of July, it's actually going to be, all you math whizzes out there, 250 years since 1776 when the Declaration of Independence was signed. So the 250th Independence Day of the US of A. And so in that time, we're going to have a recurring series, We the People, of course, talking about the different ways in which the tri-state has been affected by different things that happened across the entire nation and the ways that the tri-state has affected the nation at large. So we're going to be kicking this one off tonight at 6:30, immediately after 14 News at 6. And the focus of this first one is going to be the LST. So this one is We the People celebrating the LST 325. So it should be a lot of fun. I know a lot of our, I'm sorry, I'm an octopus today. I'm running all the different things, so please have patience with me. I'm not the cleverest of men. So, of course, I know that a lot of our other anchors, photographers have been working on that special. Should be something that is very, very interesting, very informative, and very fun just a little bit later tonight. So that is going to wrap up our afternoon streaming show today. Just going to glance at our comments here. Laura Gray, you get it. That's the same thing I do. I keep an eye on my phone when I'm in between busy sessions at work. So thank you for joining us and the other 22 of you who comprise my favorites out in the tri-state. But, of course, please come back. Join us for 14 News at 4, 5, and 6. And then, of course, at 10, we're going to have a lot of live coverage of all the fun things going on around the tri-state. Isaac Calvert, as I mentioned, is going to be down on the riverfront, so it should be an absolute kick. So thank you again for joining us, and I will see you later this evening.